Bob FM.
Okay, this is perfect timing. On the same day, a survey comes out that says London is the 24th happiest
out of 33.
We are an unhappy city.
You take this survey. We're going to show you how happy we are.
I beg to differ. Welcome, Andrew Schiestel, to the show. Good morning, Andrew.
Hey, good morning.
Now, you've started something really that a lot of people are just shaking their heads at, thinking, "What? You're handing out $100 bills to random people?"
Yeah.
This is how. Tell us how this started. This actually goes back to what, October, when this happened to you?
Yeah, well, it's definitely got a lot of attention, which is fantastic. So the story starts back in October here in London on October 3rd, and my heart really just went out to the struggle a homeless man was going through here in the city. And I occasionally will give whatever's in my pocket, $2 or $5, and then I kind of just go on with business.
Sure.
And that homeless person goes on with business,
yep.
right? And
like most of us do.
And we forget each other forever.
Yeah.
And this time I thought, you know what, I'm going to give a little bit more
right.
and actually stretch myself. And I went to an ATM, I pulled out $100, and I eventually found him and gave him that $100.
And how did he respond to that?
He wouldn't take it at the start.
He didn't, eh?
Really?
He actually wouldn't, no. And
Let me guess, he thought there was some catch, something was up with it.
He actually kept staring at it. And then all of a sudden, around the perimeter of his eyes, there's tears. And he said to me, "No one's ever given me this much money before."
Wow. What a difference that made in his life.
And then I said, "Just take it. Take the money."
Yeah.
Because he's been staring at it for about 10 seconds now, right?
Yeah.
And we ended up hugging, and I went off. But the only thing I remember when I'm leaving is him saying, "Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you." Shaking like he'd won the lottery. Like if you, Ken or Pascalina, won the lottery, or if I won the lottery, you know we'd shake.
That's how he'd feel, right?
That's how he was shaking over $100. And that moment when I watched him shake, like I just gave that person that feeling. I've never forgotten that feeling.
That's neat. And you never saw the guy again.
Never saw him again, no.
But you did it just because it made you feel good and you wanted to contribute something.
Yeah, and I wanted both of those, and I wanted to connect to another human being and look them right in the face and know the difference that I made in that moment,
great.
right? I don't know how he's going to spend the money.
Yep.
I didn't really care at that
But
point.
you don't care, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
And so what's happening this Saturday is that a whole bunch of people are getting together, signing up to do this.
Yeah. And what actually happened before the Saturday was I'd actually asked my friends. I felt really good, and for my birthday I wanted to give out another $100. But I wanted them to choose where it went. And this was, again, back in October, and not only did 15 ideas come in on our Facebook wall, but then what happened next is $400. My friends started putting in their own money. They started throwing in $100.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting the money to a refugee family who had a single mother here in town, 4 children, no money, no relationships, nothing. Just arrived in Canada from South Africa, and we were able to buy them kitchenware, toys for the children, took them to Tim Hortons for the first time, and really made a difference that weekend for their family. And then we just saw the community response. People were like, "I want to do this too." And we decided, you know what, let's open this up to London and hold an event called the $100 Challenge, where anybody who wants to stretch their comfort zone can come out with $100 and do the challenge, impact a stranger or a bunch of strangers in a completely random and fun way.
So how does it work then? You show up Saturday where?
Yeah, so show up tomorrow, noon, Jim Bob Ray's. Jim Bob's has donated the facility for us, and we're going to meet and greet. We're going to say hi, come up with some creative ideas, do some sharing, and the challenge is on.
So you're just going to get together and kind of spitball about how you might give away your $100. Like some examples, maybe you walk into a restaurant and see a family who is just sitting down having dinner. You walk up and offer to buy them
Slap that
dinner.
bill down and say,
or even better, anonymously pay for it. Go to the server.
Nice.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, I've done that before, and it's really impactful because you get to see them looking around, but they don't know who it is.
Or you can
really
go to the grocery store and say, take this $100 and take it off the next bill.
Yep, go to the gas station. On our Facebook wall, someone's actually buying toys and taking them to sick kids. Another woman is going to the hydro company and paying for an elderly couple's hydro bill for the month of December.
That's neat.
Yeah.
That is a really neat idea.
Very creative.
Good for you. Now, is this going to be an annual thing?
We're hoping it's an annual thing because people now in 7 countries are participating with us on December 4th tomorrow. So, just this is all organic. Just people have said, I want to do it, but I can't come to London. Like someone in Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, Cuba, Mexico, all through the U.S. and a bunch of different cities, including Times Square tomorrow in New York City.
That's neat.
So we hope, it's just going to keep spreading. And imagine if one day 1 million people participated in this yearly event.
Perfect.
Be $100 million going to our communities.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hand to hand.
That would be amazing.
Wow.
Eyeball to eyeball. So.
We're going to put the URL link up on our site.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And
thank you.
this is great. Now, are you happy?
I'm completely elated.
Ken, are you happy?
I'm happy. I don't know where this survey got the
happy,
numbers from, but I'd say London is easily, if not one of the happiest cities in Canada, definitely one of the most giving.